So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior tries to play it through. Great ball. Mbappe! It's bounced back off the post. Bellingham. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Marvellous goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, that is a good, decent chance! Mbappe is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Mbappe is behind this one. And he's going to Rex. Oh, crossbar! Rudiger. And Rodrigo. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Camavinga did well to shot a goal! Chance again? No.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Madrid have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Mbappe! And it's Alexander-Arnold. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a nicely shaped ball. He's away! He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. That's a sharp pass. Played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rodrigo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's straight offside. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vinicius Junior. No, again there's no way through. And here's Mbappe.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Bellingham.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Camavinga.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe looking to run onto it. It's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Great vision. Oh, well played, well played. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo. And it's Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? Has a shot! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're just settling back into this second half. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he finish? Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been drilled in. Tchouaméni getting this one clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
Oh no, this does not look good. Bellingham. Just about up to the hour now. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Good ball, good take. A temporary retreat here. Now it's Mbappe. Is there any... And the shot! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 5.
Madrid take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Eder Militao.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Endrick. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. And the finish!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's clever. He's having a shot! He should have put that one away.
Mbappe is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Challenge just a bit of... Oh, shooting chance! And that's a real chance missed.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now it's Endrick. Brahim Diaz. Can he get away here? And he's had it nicked away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Goulet. Valverde. Valverde goes steaming forward. Nicely weighted ball. Out of play for a goal kick. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
El rival no lo ha puesto fácil, pero no ha podido con nosotros. Victoria para los nuestros.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Rodrigo! Oh, super ball! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pass somewhat off target. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one that they'll have to try and get past.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Eder Militao. Madrid controlling the possession in this early phase. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Valverde. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Valverde. Rodrigo. Now it's Valverde. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Bellingham. And here's Valverde. Mbappe! Rodrigo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bellingham. Couldn't squeeze it through. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Vinicius Junior. Played back in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold. And Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Chance, surely! It's in! The breakthrough strike! That was a given, it always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Lovely bit of skill.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Some really good ball move. Shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe with the short one. That is lovely. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mendy. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these...
Chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this. Courtois will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Takes a shot! Goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given him an earful at half-time.
There's the shot! It's in! They have done it! They equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little...
And the shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 21.
Alexander-Arnold. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shot.
And a chance! He can get that clear. Mendy. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And they're back in front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid making consecutive changes here. Madrid get themselves into the lead. Vinicius Junior. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Madrid have it back and can go again. Vinicius Junior producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's a shade optimistic. It's not an especially good pass, that. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Brahim Diaz proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Nicely weighted ball. He's on it, can he get away? And that's really well manoeuvred.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still...
And the shot! Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He might have to go it alone here. Endrick. Mbappe is having the time of his life here. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Endrick. Brahim Diaz. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Camavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Camavinga. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. All hands on deck for this one. Mbappe plays it short. That is good strength. And he's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So close, but that's it. The full-time whistle has gone.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
Stern test is for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 4.
And the pass is intercepted. Endrick has a look and plays it forward. Valverde played into space. Cleared without hesitation. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Camavinga. Valverde. Well, they could break here. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Camavinga. Looking to play him in. Look at the space here. Brahim Diaz! And he's there to belt it away. Brahim Diaz was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Camavinga. He's going for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Camavinga fully appreciates that. He could have won.
That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Brahim Diaz. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Out towards the flank. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's good running with the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Aimed beyond the defence. Showing good feet. Decent chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Endrick knocks it into space. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. 1-0.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Endrick steps up for his penalty. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Valverde is the man who's second in line. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
So, the second man in line. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Madrid are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Oh, calm as you like. And that doubles their lead. Madrid can't afford to miss another one. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. Delivers! Madrid have come through in the most dramatic fashion and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade.
Well, what a way to finish.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. Chooses to go back. And he's in on goal. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Rodrigo. He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Can he finish? Oh, he's really drilled it. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a great ball here. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Caught offside that time. Mbappe. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Taken back almost at once. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going full steam ahead down the left flank.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And he skips past his man. And here's Rodrigo.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's having a go! Oh, a very decent attempt.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Great vision. Tchouaméni pokes it out wide. And it's Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. Good ball, good take. Swings in across. That has not gone well. Now it's Vinicius Junior. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Shoots! It's a loose ball. Oh, nice touch. Backward it goes. Shot could be on.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Back into the middle. Now this could... And the finish!
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Mbappe. Now there's a... And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then.
Chance, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rodrigo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Chance! That's going to go a long way. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior tries looking up for options on the left. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Valverde, out towards the flank. Plays it across, he's got full! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Back towards the middle. And here's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Rodrigo, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Camavinga.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now that looks a decent ball. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Played into space out wide. Valverde. Lovely bit of skill. Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Camavinga wins the duel this time.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid have their second corner now.
El dorsal 6. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21. El dorsal 8, cambio de jugadores.
There's the shot! It's in! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Great chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries to play it through. Brahim Diaz.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mendy. And it's Chouameni. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. They're urging... Oh, shooting chance! And the ball's come loose here. He's found some space. Showing good feet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
He's had a shot! That's another chance! And it's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
3 minutos de descuento.
Valverde. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Nice control. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for... Oh, he's been caught napping. Endrick. Referee's given a throw.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 7.
90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Se disputará una prórroga de 30 minutos.
"90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Madrid conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Very nicely done. Carvajal. And it's Camavinga. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Camavinga. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Camavinga. Mbappe. It's Camavinga. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it out wide. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Brahim Diaz. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Mbappe. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Camavinga, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a little off target. Camavinga. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. He's having a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Gonzalo Garcia
Fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
It was definitely a brave call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone, it could easily turn out to be the decisive moment.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Garcia! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's Carvajal. Endrick. Ended up in no man's land.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Serán
Shapes to shoot!
El dorsal 22, el dorsal 30.
All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. That's very neat. He's on it, can he get away? And that is that.
A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink,
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's there to get it away. Vinicius Junior. And that's gone loose. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Shapes to shoot!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chouameni. It's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. Tries to play it through. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Valverde. Now there's a fine chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. Rodrigo is onto this. And here's Mbappe. He is through here. Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe plays it short. That is good strength. And it's Chuk. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
He's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. And here's Valverde. Tries a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This is their second corner of the game. Mbappe goes short. Now it's Mbappe. And a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Alexander-Arnold actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Valverde gets into some space. Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Good ball, good take. And that should get the job done. Mbappe might just make this. Valverde. Traoré. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a decent clearance. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicely shaped ball. Camavinga. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Rodrigo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Traoré.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bellingham. And it's Traoré. Oh, cracking ball. They're urging him to shoot. It's Vinicius Junior, and he's being shifted off it. And it's Traoré. And it's made its way, and he shoots! In he goes again! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. And here's Rodrigo. Knocks it into space. And here's the chance to counter. And that could set him on his way. The referee has given a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Mbappe! And the keeper couldn't hold it. What a wonderful goal! And he's only too grateful to capital. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition
out of position, he knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if we're just back... He's had a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Eder Militao makes the interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's tried one!
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11 será reemplazado por el dorsal 21. Cambio de jugadores.
Nicely aimed pass. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that's nice. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Madrid finding their passes. Vinicius Junior driving forwards. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Chouameni. Oh, good read. Now it's Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Brahim Diaz. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. 75 minutes played. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So, time for
7.
changes
El
on
dorsal
both sides,
5.
actually.
El
It's
dorsal
the channel.
6.
He played through for the wide
14.
man.
Serán
Now it's
sustituidos.
Camavinga.
El dorsal
Great
9.
chance!
El dorsal 15. El dorsal 8. El dorsal 4. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chance here to counter. Goulet driving on and making good progress. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Looking for the run. And a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Can he get it through? Shot could be... And the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now, can they get him away? Lovely bit of skill. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for options for movement. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. Kamavinga. That's good play. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
So that's it. It is all over. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central area.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Very nicely done. Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. Real chance! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Valverde. Rodrigo could try cutting inside here. That's tidy. Now this decent chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe goes short. Takes a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Not the most convincing of passes. Pressing high and with purpose. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bellingham. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Howson cuts it out. Rodrigo in acres of space out wide. Rodrigo, now the delivery.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rodrigo. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Bellingham goes on a run down the left wing. And there's green grass ahead of him. Courtois claims comfortable.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he's burst through! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Bellingham goes down, but nothing given. And it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, and he shoots! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly... Rodrigo!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Played out to the right. Looking to play him in. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And the half-time whistle goes. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Madrid are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Closing. Valverde! Denied by an instinctive save.
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11 será reemplazado por el dorsal 21. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And that's definitely not his best. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Oh, shooting chance! Howson gets flagged offside. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brahim Diaz. Now it's Endrick.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's picked it up out wide. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely aimed pass. Vinicius Junior. He's on it. Can he get away? He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. Turns and goes back. Brahim Diaz. Oh, nice touch.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Has
ended up in no man's land. That's a good ball.
El dorsal 24. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9. El dorsal 15.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. They've played it short. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Diaz. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Endrick. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Los dos equipos siguen empatados, así que nos vamos a la prórroga.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Madrid conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Tries to play it through. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Picked out brilliantly. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Lovely bit of skill. That's really good defending. That'll be a throw. Goulet. Back into the middle. Goulet. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Played into space.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Mbappe. Endrick. Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now, can they get him away? Nice control. Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21.
And we're off for the final time.
El dorsal 30.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Knocks it into space. Played into space out wide. Harrison makes the interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Camavinga. He's got away. That is lovely. And that's been drilled in. Courtois claims it without any fuss. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And the shot! It's hit the upright. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Mbappe has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
It's their second corner of the game. Asensio tries to clear. And it's Alaba. Showing good feet. Valverde chips it through. Oh, important interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Good-looking ball. Goulet. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Well, and that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. This time, surely! There it is!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is onto this. Eder Militao. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! They've done it! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Bellingham. Now that pass has been well intercepted. Oh, good take in a good area. He has found the way, and he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Very nicely done. Now it's Valverde. Howson goes back to front.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Chouameni. It's Bellingham. Looking for the run. Now there's a big chance! Valverde. Rodrigo. And Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. And it's Camavinga. Can he get it through? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Camavinga does well to get it back. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Camavinga. Bellingham. Rodrigo! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And here's Rodrigo. Threads one in. He is through here. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Vinicius Junior! Decent enough try.
Vinicius Junior certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodrigo looks to get on the end of this. Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Oh, it goes for a shot! Sticks it away! And they are dragging it back! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Chance, surely! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Mbappe. Great vision.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, it requires and there is the half-time whistle. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
And the second half gets underway.
El dorsal 21.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Brahim Diaz. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He's got away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. And that's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni. Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior, who's set up one goal so far. Madrid really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Valverde. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Camavinga. Mbappe! There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, this is a great position. Some real chance! Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, nice touch. Played back towards his own goal.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's neat. Camavinga. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Vinicius Junior. Well read. Nice interception.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And it's made its way to him. Endrick receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's away. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Oh, such a clever touch. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brahim Diaz. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga proves too strong.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides then
7,
taking this chance
el
to
dorsal
turn to their
6,
benches.
El dorsal 5,
Camavinga.
el dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9.
And he has
el
been
dorsal
fouled
15,
there.
El dorsal 30.
Well, you might think he
el
got off
dorsal
lightly.
8.
It is just
Se va
a verbal
realizar un
warning.
cambio de jugadores.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Camavinga. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's found a way through. Elects to cross. He's going for goal. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And again! And that has fair fizzed.
Brahim Diaz clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Endrick. That is lovely.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Habrá
Well
dos
seen,
minutos de
saw that
descuento.
coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brahim Diaz picks it up out wide. He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. They want to be quick to... Oh, what has happened here? Chance to shoot! They've scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Hoy no hemos tenido suerte, pero el próximo
So, Jim,
partido
how do you
será
reflect
muy
on what
distinto.
we've... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Camavinga. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Chouameni with the short one. Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Madrid have their second corner now. Rudiger clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe, looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Chouameni. That's a good ball. Tries a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Back into the middle. He is through here. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Mbappe goes short. Mbappe! Big chance! And that's caused a worry or two. It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe plays it short. Alexander-Arnold. And it's made its way to him. Shot, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rodrigo is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid have their third corner. They've played it short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Mbappe! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. And the counter is on. And he plays one through. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Aimed beyond the defence. And no, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold. Looking tidy in possession here. Camavinga. That has not gone well. Chouameni. Madrid finding their passes. And that's gone loose. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Here comes the cross. And he's there to clear it. Played out to the right. Decent chance! Valverde. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. That looks a good ball through. Thinks about the shot. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Passes short and sharp. Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Now it's Valverde. Rodrigo. He's dealt with that really well. Rodrigo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Traumeri. Rodrigo's had a shot! Fantastic from Rodrigo! About as smooth as it gets. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Se acabó el primer tiempo, pero nos queda todo el segundo para remontar. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11 será sustituido por...
And we're underway again.
9.
Madrid decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. More and more pressure on the ball here. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Camavinga. Bellingham. Now it's Endrick. Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Endrick. Oh, good read. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. And the finish! Just cruising. They are cruising. Just cruising. They are cruising. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, and the shot! Sticks it away! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Oh, this is a great position. And a chance! And he welcomes it in. Shot a goal! They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Ah, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Camavinga! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. The corner count is rising. That's 6. He is just caressing the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Valverde is onto this. And the shot! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need...
And the shot! Should have equalised.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Stood up well to him there. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Can he get it through? Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
El dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4. El dorsal 16. El dorsal 21. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, no half measures from here. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that was vital.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Knocks it into space. Has a look and plays it forward. Chouameni. And it's Diaz. Deep into stoppage time. Garcia. Tries to play it through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. Stop from Courtois. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something.